G'day, guys.
Welcome back to the quarter time spiel.
We're your hosts, Fletcher and Charlie.
All right. We'll just start kicking it off straight away then.
Okay, well, first I think we should mention Shane Warne.
Yeah. Okay. Quick. Little segment for Shane. As many of you probably know by now.
Everyone knows that, mate.
Yeah. Shane Warne tragically passed away last week. In Thailand as a result of a heart attack, and obviously he's one of the greatest cricketers of all time. So and he's an Australian icon too. So it's a big shame. Big shame that he's gone.
Yeah, he's got the funeral going on in the what do you call it?
Yeah, big state funeral.
He deserves that, definitely.
Yeah, no. So hats off to him.
Yeah.
Thank you for all the amazing stuff you've done for the cricket community,
thanks.
Shane. All right.
Okay, so there's something else interesting here we have. Not really sports related. We have the wheels versus doors debate going on. Me and Charlie are both wheels people.
We're wheelers. But a few of our mates and sadly a lot of people across the world are on team doors.
So we're going to put a bit of an argument forward for team wheels here. So, okay, first of all, it kind of depends what you count as a door.
We got the rules for doors?
Oh, it's apparently something that opens to a space or something.
I think I got it somewhere.
But anyway, some people, one person in particular, I won't name who it is trying to say to us that valves in the human body count as doors.
Like
this is just getting out of hand.
Chill out, bro. It's not that serious.
It's not. If that's a door, anything that's rolling is a wheel.
Everything that is within.
This bloke says, okay, listen to this. Humans have valves, which are doors to keep blood from flowing the wrong way. One human has 40 million valves, and so he's saying each human has 40 million doors in them, which is just I'm sorry.
That's just not part of the debate, is it? That's just ridiculous.
We have to. Apart from that, wheels, okay, people are saying, okay, look at a city, look how many doors are in it.
Fair guess for their initial thought, but
that behind each door, do you know how many wheels there are?
It's you got to weigh up all your options. You got conveyor belts, which if you actually look underneath the mat that's on top of them, you got. I don't know how many wheels it is, but it's a lot.
Yeah, on shipping, what are they, shipping containers, whatever.
Yeah.
They have there's hundreds of thousands of them which just have multiple floors just filled with wheels.
My favourite argument for the wheels point though is, I found the statistics. There is 7 Hot Wheels cars, so the little Matchbox cars manufactured every second. And currently there are 4 billion Hot Wheels cars on the earth.
Oh my God.
Multiply that by 4 for each of the wheels. You got 16 billion wheels just from toy cars.
Yeah. But then you have some people who are saying oh, well, okay, if Hot Wheels wheels count, then the doors on Hot Wheels count.
They don't open. They don't have a hinge.
I'm sorry. What is this? The doors people are just delusional at this point.
Just get out.
They're just looking for any excuse they can to have more.
They want to be unique.
Wheels, okay, bikes. They don't have any doors, do they? What are you going to make up there? Steering wheels in cars, people forget. Because people think, 4 doors and 4 wheels on a car cancels.
Technically, you got the boot, if you want to count that, but there's always a spare wheel in a car. So, and okay, this is one that we had a bit of a debate in class with the other day. Fans. Fans are a wheel. They're a form of a wheel. They spin on an axis. They are a wheel.
Yeah. What else? Treadmills. Do you know how many? There must be so many treadmills that are just filled with
packed with wheels. And office chairs. Just think, how many office chairs are there? Just think of a big office building in New York or something. It's got 50 levels, and then on each of those levels, you got, let's say, I don't know, 150 desk chairs.
Oh, yeah.
For each of the workers. And then you got 6 wheels.
6 wheels on each.
on each chair. Multiply that.
900 per floor, right?
Ridiculous amount of wheels.
You're having 900 wheels, and that's just in the chairs. Some tables have wheels.
And then that's just for one building. Imagine all the buildings across the world.
Blocks have wheels in them.
It's. If you're thinking doors, you just stop listening to this podcast.
And then you got to remember trains, public transport, trams, and then how many
It's ridiculous.
like toys, like
There's a
apart from
lot.
Hot Wheels, even like Thomas the Tank Engine stuff.
Just not even a debate in my
And
opinion.
then
But
actually another thing, Doors advocates are like trying to say is about movies, and they're like bring up like Monsters Inc.
it's not even real.
Like what are we doing at this
Like
point?
the wheelers aren't. We're not supporting the Cars movie. Look around Cars.
Yeah, Cars.
Their doors don't open. They're
Yeah,
just wheels.
Like tell me you've seen a Cars door open. In Cars. Like, it's just not.
No.
How many wheels have been spun in that? Like, oh, and
Stupid.
then you can't forget about the steering wheel as well, which I said before.
That's
Wheels.
it.
It has to be wheels.
Has to
I'm
be
sorry.
wheels.
Like, I even put a survey on my story. I know this doesn't like prove much, but it was like almost 80% of people said wheels. So there was like I think there was 22% idiots who said it was doors. Like,
Sorry,
I just
but
didn't think it. Like,
there's no logic behind
yeah,
it.
it's wheels, mate. Like, if you look around you right now, you probably won't see many wheels.
Just the more you think about it,
But
the more you realise that there's more wheels.
like people are saying about the school lockers. Like, imagine how many lockers there are there,
No,
doors.
there's just
But in the locks,
in the lot. Yeah, a lot of American stores will have manufactured locks in the doors, which are wheels because they're ever spinning. But
yeah, exactly.
anyway, that's that debate.
Okay, actually, last point on this then.
All right.
Hinges indoors. They're wheels, pretty much. They're like long, elongated wheels, if that's the right word. So they count. So that, if that's
Technically.
true, that ends that.
That ends that debate because you got
That just closes it. Like,
every door in the world has a wheel. And if you think, just the last point, sliding doors, they don't have a hinge. They are supported by wheels.
Yeah,
Any door technically has a wheel if you're going to classify
if
the hinge.
people are saying like, well, drawers, like closet, drawers, mainly drawers are wheel, drawers are doors. They're saying sorry, like they have like at least 4 to 8 wheels in each just to slide them all.
Oh my god! End of debate right there.
Unless you're counting valves as doors, which is just
No.
like if you're counting that is just like embarrassing.
Yeah.
So,
Anyway, that's the leave a comment below.
Yeah.
if
What do
you
you guys think it is? More doors on Earth or more wheels on
We'd
Earth?
love to hear. All right. Then I guess we can move on to some recent basketball controversies and different news points.
Okay. So first of all, we have Isaiah Thomas.
Yeah.
He's apparently he's rumored to go back to the Celtics.
Yeah, he's discussed it a fair bit with JMs. Apparently, he's
Yeah. What do we reckon about his like Celtics story, his past Celtics experience?
I feel pretty bad for the bloke. Like now reflecting on all the teams, he's been chucked around. With, obviously, the recent 14-day contracts.
I'm gonna search up how many teams.
Or 10-day.
Have a guess how many teams he's getting on.
I don't know. It's like I'm gonna have guess 9, but I think for all I know, he's been on the 3rd most NBA teams ever. How many teams?
Have a guess how many.
I'll say 10.
Oh, well, he's been on 8.
Okay, that was poor guess.
No, he's been on 9 now.
Oh, okay. My old guess was alright.
It might be 10 even.
Because he hasn't counted.
I know, yeah, it's 8. That's 8. He's been on 8. That's crazy.
Yeah.
Celtics, obviously, he was. Who did he go? I think he was at the Cavs after. Where he was like, I don't know. He just dropped off so quick after leaving the Celtics.
He was a fan favourite as well, obviously, for his height and his ability to actually. He's racking up points, even though he's 5'9", is it?
5'9".
Yeah. So no.
He was like the last pick in the draft.
Yeah.
Which is pretty cool.
There's always been these rumours I've heard for a good movie title for if they ever made a documentary about Isaiah. It's the 60th pick, which I like the name of. But I'll have to wait and see.
And him in the G League, it was like he averaged 45 a game.
Yeah, so he's clearly NBA level, but he's just his height is obviously his biggest liability.
He just doesn't have the opportunities, and all the teams he goes to, they already have his position filled, or they don't have enough time on the court for him or something
Yeah.
Or they're just too good. They have just too much depth of players, I guess.
So I mean, it'd be great to see him back in the Celtics.
He'll be needed eventually, I think.
Yeah.
If he goes back to the Celtics, he should be.
He's aging though. He's getting pretty old now. So.
Yeah. How old is he actually?
I don't think he's too old, but he's aging, which is.
He's 33.
Okay,
Okay, he's older than I thought. So I'd say he's probably got maximum of 2 years left on him.
So hopefully he can pull something out and quickly
revive his
Could
career.
get a move on with his career. But yeah, no, it would be great to see him back at the Celtics, even just to finish his career for a few games there would be cool. But,
Facts. Just get the fans back. Yeah, that would be cool to see.
Yeah, he's such a
just
pivotal
standing.
role in the fans' decisions to actually go for Celtics and the teams that he's on.
Yeah, like back in the day, we were probably year 6 type stuff.
Yeah. It's like you'd hear about him back then, but
yeah, just because he's that short.
Yeah.
Like, it's crazy. Yeah.
It's like a modern Spud Webb type of thing.
All right, I reckon we should talk about the Lakers' troubles now. So, with the Lakers, I don't know how they're so bad, mate.
It's just, I don't know if it's to do with age or if it's to do with team chemistry, because obviously LeBron, you just look at all the players, not even just LeBron, but a lot of the players in the court are just so fed up with Russell and
it's a retirement home over there.
yeah, it's just
The chemistry's.
it's just not there. There's something missing. There's a bit of an X factor.
Why do you think it's so bad though? Like,
well, looking at their stats after the game, the amount of turnovers they get, I'm pretty sure, is like exponentially larger than a lot of the other NBA teams. They're just, I don't know. What do you reckon?
I mean, like, the actual stats aren't that bad. Like, Westbrook's almost averaging a triple-double with like 19 games.
Yeah.
Like, LeBron's, like, averaging the most points in his career. I mean... Like,
it's hard to put down what it's actually...
I think it's just Westbrook and LeBron both need the ball, right?
Yeah,
So it doesn't really work, because without the ball in his hands, Westbrook's not doing anything.
Yeah.
Because he's a playmaker.
He's come from, like, teams where he's been heavily relied on in his point guard role, and I think now that he's come over to the Lakers with some huge names like LeBron,
Davis,
Melo, Davis, it's been a bit hard for him to get play time. Well, not play time, but like actually time with the ball.
Yeah, and like since he's been a superstar, he hasn't been used to having these guns on his team. I mean, he played with James Harden, but like that.
He's only played with one or two good players at a time, and he's only with Harden for what, like one season, less than a season.
Yeah, maybe, but and then when he went to the Wizards, like he was shocking at first. Didn't know what was happening, and he was like actually the only ball dominant player. Because Bradley Beal can play off the ball, I guess.
Yeah.
But, like, at the end of the year, that started working because they actually figured something out where, like, I don't even know what happened. They just built their chemistry and it was actually, like, Westbrook started popping off.
Yeah, I think the Lakers have probably sniped him for his athleticism. Because, I mean, you got LeBron, who's obviously an extremely athletic player, but in a smaller frame, Russell's very, he's very athletic and he's...
Same with Malik Monk. They literally picked him up. Because, I mean, he can shoot, but like...
They just need that kind of characteristic in the team where they've got quite a lot of height on them in their starting lineup. But, I don't know. I guess, overall, it's sad to see all these amazing players just playing this poorly for such an extended period of time as well.
And with the Lakers, like, do you reckon they're going to make the playoffs?
It doesn't look like it at this point.
I mean...
They keep playing the way they're playing.
They'll make the play-in.
I
think they were in the play-in last year against Golden State Warriors.
Yeah.
Got the LeBron clutched up. So, I mean, if it's in the playoffs, honestly, they should just sit Westbrook in the corner and give the pill to LeBron.
And
it'll just carry, like, Cavs Days type stuff,
I think, Russell needs to start playing more of a... He needs to start playing, like, a specific role, like a...
Or a pass first.
Yeah, like, he's being too aggressive, I think, and that's why he's... I don't know. But it is sad watching him off the court as well, just quickly. It's sad to see because he's getting, like, even to the worst extent, he's getting death threats over social media, and his wife's had to defend him on Instagram.
It's not like he's been that bad. Like,
he hasn't done anything wrong. He's just not playing as well as people would hope he'd be.
Yeah, he's still playing. Like, yes, he turns the ball over, but he provides you with, like, 10 assists and 20 points a game.
Like, you got to remember, this bloke's still a human. Like, he's just not playing as well as he usually is expected to play.
He does deserve the name Westbrook, though. I'm not lying. So on the Lakers, who do we reckon will get traded next trade period, off season, whatever?
Who do you reckon?
Well, I think Westbrook has to go. I'm pretty sure he wants to go. Everyone's just agreed that, you're gone, buddy. But, like, who do you think they would cop? Like, what type of player?
It'd have to be. I feel like they wouldn't just do it in a one-way trade with another team. I feel like it'd be one of those larger three-ways.
One of those.
Pause. Yeah, no, I think they'd have to get players from a few different teams, even if they're like just a few
Role
picks.
players.
Yeah, role players. That's the term I was looking for. Yeah.
I mean, well, if we look at the free agent list, which is actually not loading because of the Wi-Fi. Okay, I don't know. John Wall is there. He's a replacement point guard for Westbrook.
Yeah.
But what I'm thinking is he barely plays. Like he'll play like 10 games.
Yeah, he's a solid player, but he's just not. He's very inconsistent.
Yeah, nice little voice track there as well.
Ignore that one.
James Harden's a free agent, but obviously I would have thought he would stay in Philly, and they definitely can't afford him.
He's got great chemistry with Embiid at the moment as well.
Yeah, they're loving it down there. He's loving it.
So that's good
Bradley
to see.
Beal as well.
He could just slide in. I reckon he'd slide in better than Westbrook, but I don't think
because he doesn't actually need the ball. And
then
if they get him, they would have to have like another just like point guard. Like a Cameron Payne type of bloke to start Beal, because then you would have like the point guard like Payne, and then you would have Beal, LeBron, Davis, someone at the center, or you can play Davis at the center. Whatever. Start Carmelo, I guess. I don't know.
They just kind of have to remodel and restructure their team, I think, the Lakers.
Westbrook.
Coming off that 2020 season, they were just had so much hype around them. LeBron's won a championship of the Lakers. It's like, that's all.
And it's not like
great.
their team looks better.
On paper, it looks incredible. Yeah.
Like I don't know how they're possibly worse. Like they haven't really lost anyone except for like Caruso.
Yeah.
Lonzo. Yeah. Kuzma, but he's like. Then again, he wasn't doing anything for them. Like,
so I think players are actually playing better outside of the Lakers than they were with them, which is weird. Like, especially Kuz.
The amount Kuzma, Ingram, D'Angelo Russell, Jordan Clarkson.
Yeah.
That's just a couple. Like, there's heaps.
No.
It's probably just. I think they would have to get a new coach, honestly.
Yeah.
This season, actually.
Yeah. No. So that's all.
I think. Well, just one last thing. I think the only people that are locked in to stay in the squad are LeBron and Davis.
Yeah, for sure.
Unless LeBron gets like really mad. Like.
I only see him leaving teams when Bronny comes into the league, which might be
or to go back to
still.
the Cavs, like which he said is not off the table. So.
Be good to see him back there.
Yeah, that would be good.
I guess moving on now from the Lakers. Should we move into the our tips for the AFL and a few AFL designated
tips.
areas?
Okay, let's see. So, what are the games looking like?
Okay, so opening round.
Bulldogs and
been missing the footy.
Yeah, Bulldogs and Demons.
Definitely Days. Days are a top contender this year.
The Dogs looked. Let's see what they. So they got done by Brisbane, which is
really.
They were looking pretty average, to be honest.
Of course,
I did watch them do that game. Brisbane, Brisbane are a really good team, and it was a close one. Like, their good players played well. Treloar, Bont, McRae.
Yeah.
Dunkley, English.
Be good to see Dunkley back off his injury, because he had a bit of when did he went out, like round 1 or 2 last year, didn't he?
Very early.
So
I just, even though Melbourne lost to Carlton, which is like, I don't know, that might just be them not really trying or them thinking they've already won a game. I still can't see them losing to the Bulldogs.
Yeah, me neither.
Although saying that, it is a grand final rematch, and I feel like whoever lost the grand final always seems to win the rematch in there.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know if the pressure gets them or there's the break or.
Because like with Richmond, I think every grand final they've won, they've versed or played against the team they played in the grand final in like round 3, and they've lost every time by like 50 points. Like literally, they lost to Adelaide by like 70.
Yeah.
Like after.
Anyway. So it's a bit of a weird one, but we'll have to wait and see, I guess.
The tip to Melbourne, though.
Yeah, for sure. Richmond Carlton. I'm tipping Richmond. I'm not a Richmond fan, but
I think this will be closer than everyone thinks. Actually, I don't know.
I have a bit of faith in Carlton this season, not going to lie. I really like the way their team chemistry was looking last year, especially with all the boys getting around Dockers. That was great to see that. But,
and all the new blokes they've brought in should work pretty well.
Yeah, no, for sure.
Who did they bring in? So, obviously, what's his name? Chera. And then they got that defender from Sydney. What's his name? Hewitt?
Yep.
Yeah, I rate him. He's a gun. He's my fantasy team, actually.
Finish that one actually. But
no.
yeah, I think you're right. It will be a lot closer than people are
Yeah,
anticipating.
but I think for Richmond, they haven't had a full squad since like round 1 last year. So it'll be interesting to see their full squad.
It'll be under their new controversial captains.
Oh yeah, I don't rate that. We already discussed that in a previous episode, so go check that out. But yeah, I'll tip. This is a 50-50 for me. I'll go with Richmond though,
just because you go for it.
Yeah, you got to.
Saints, Collingwood. I've tipped Saints.
Yeah, I can't see Collingwood getting up. Yeah, to be honest, it's at Marvel.
It'd be good to see Dacos kind of work his way into the league.
Yeah, he'll rack up the touches.
He played. Yeah, I don't know if this is true or not, but I think he got best on grounds in one of the practice matches.
For Collingwood.
Yeah.
I believe.
He
looked really good. He had like 30 plus
touches, yeah. So that was pretty good from him. It'll be great to see him. He's, from what I've heard from some undisclosed sources, he was supposedly one of the most talented top draft picks they've ever seen coming into the league. So high expectations, particularly as his dad was big Peter Dacos.
I mean, even with him, St Kilda, they'll run all over the Pies, I reckon.
Yeah, I'm still saying.
They lost the Giants in the practice by 40, 50 minutes, something like that.
So.
And Saints will get up.
Yeah.
No doubt in my mind, right?
All right. My team Geelong versus Essendon. I've obviously tipped Cats.
Yeah, it's just the Cats, isn't it? Like the Dons are just. I mean, again, they'll be an finals type team, edge of the finals, 8th round position. You would have thought.
Yeah.
But the Cats are just the Cats. They're good in the.
So consistent in home and away season, but comes to finals, they can never finish the job in the prelim, which has frustrated me.
Yeah, I reckon this is almost the most certain win here.
Yeah.
The Cats. This is the game here next, Charlie.
G-Dub and Sid.
Yeah, we got. Okay.
Sydney Clash. Yeah.
This is a tough one.
Who have I actually got for this?
Well, the Swans were obviously better last year.
I got Swans. But definitely going to be a close one, I think.
Yeah, the Swans were better last year, but I don't know. This is tough. Who have you got?
I think Sydney, but
yeah, I would like to tip the Swans just because I like them more.
Cornelio's back in for GWS is a big name.
Yeah, he's looking good as well.
Yeah, so.
I mean,
it's a 50-50.
It's tough to tell if the GWS Giants will be back to their top 4 type of potential like they were only a few years ago. I don't know. The Swans are good. I'm going to back the Swans, actually.
All right, yeah. No, same.
They usually get up against the Giants, if I remember.
Yeah. Where are they playing? Is that a home game for them? It'd be a home game for either.
Sydney.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
It says it's Giants home game.
I know, yeah. Brizzy versus Port. I got Brisbane. They're looking impeccable coming in.
Port will be good, obviously, but Brisbane.
Both top finals contenders, I reckon.
Yeah. Brisbane got up against the Dogs.
Yeah.
They're looking good. They're only really missing Hipwood.
Hipwood,
pretty big out.
He's a very over the years, he's progressed a lot. He's become.
He needs to put on a bit. Though.
Yeah, he's become a successful forward, but he's a bit of a twig.
And he's a big out, but I'm back in Brisbane.
Yep.
But I think that'll be maybe the match of the round. Either that. Actually, there's a couple of good ones. Melbourne and Bulldogs.
Carlton and Richmond, obviously.
Yeah, Giants and Sydney will obviously be they'll surely be a shine in that game.
Yeah, be competitive, yeah.
Hawks and North. This is possibly the most dead game I've ever put my eyes on, right?
You're getting literally like a total of 4 viewers for this whole game. They are.
Yeah. We don't really know who's going to win this, though, because North have about probably 4 new blokes in there starting line up through the draft and trades. They got Greenwood now, you can't forget.
And they got big
Horn.
So it'll be good to see him as well. He played impeccably in the Pracky games.
He played 3, didn't he?
Yeah, so he's going to be a key.
Yeah, I thought he was like an inside mid, but he playing up forward apparently. So.
I'll be good to see him.
Have to see what he can do. But I think I'll tip the
Yeah.
Hawks. Yeah.
I'll go Hawks.
I mean, I feel like the Hawks lose these type of games against shocker teams.
I wouldn't be surprised if they lost it.
Yeah, but I'll back them just because they have the experience of like Mitchell. Sisley's back as well, actually.
Yep. So that's a good one.
Yeah, I think the Hawks.
Yeah. Adelaide and Freo.
Another pretty dead game.
Yeah. I'm not gonna lie.
Adelaide will be close to the bottom. You would have thought.
Yeah. I got Freo for this one, but neither team's looking. Yeah, they're looking like maybe borderline finals. Freo, if they're lucky. Yeah.
Freo, who did they picked up? Someone from Geelong, didn't they?
Yeah, they got
Jordan Clark.
Yeah, Clark. That's right.
He's good, but he's not going to make that much of a difference. So.
He played well at the Cats. I feel like it just might be another Tim Kelly story where they just.
Yeah, he was missing opportunity.
Yeah, I think he had that open role as the pocket to kind of excel in that position. But I don't know how well he played. I mean, I could be wrong. He might play it right at Freo, but
the Dockers are getting up there. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
Okay, Eagles and Suns. I'm backing the Suns all the way.
I've tipped Eagles, but I might change it
I'm backing
before
the
tomorrow.
Suns, mate, because
Eagles are just.
Eagles team chemistry is at an all-time low right now. You've got Jack
100%.
Darling doesn't even want to be there. He's like an anti-vaxxer, even though he did get vaxxed.
Yeah.
This morning or yesterday, whatever.
Mhm.
But the Suns, like, they always start the year off so well. They were looking good. They beat, who did they beat last week?
God.
Who did they beat last week? They beat someone. They beat the Cats, didn't they?
Oh, right, yeah, of course.
They flogged them, I believe.
They were flogging us halfway through. I think Cats made a bit of a comeback, but was that a 6-termer?
They still won by a couple goals, 3 goals or something, 4 goals. But yeah, I've got the Suns. I think the last 2 years they've started off 3-0 or like 3-1. So yeah, I'm backing them. Are you still going with the Eagles?
I just had them tipped in because I wasn't sure, but I think I'll probably go Goldie. They actually look like they're enjoying their footy as well at the moment, which is obviously a key component of actually playing well. You don't want to be playing just for the money. They're actually enjoying being out there. They got significantly better team chemistry than West Coast, which can actually a lot of the time play a significant role in performance overall. So
one other thing we're going to do every couple of episodes is a flag prediction. So for the AFL, who have you got winning the flag this year, mate?
Unbiased opinion, we've got it was a bit of a hard decision to make because I want my Cats to do well, and Chris Scott has expressed his emotions.
I've got 3 teams winning it over the Cats, though. Not gonna lie.
I'm not picking the Cats. Okay. I'm just saying, like, Chris Scott was expressing that he was very confident in the Cats' ability because they've changed a lot of their framework around their training and their game plan. But I do have Melbourne going for a back-to-back in this one. They're just looking too good.
Yeah, I think I have the Bulldogs here though because I just reckon they'll learn from their mistakes. Draw on their revenge type of thing. You know, they've already been to a few of their players have been to the granny twice, so they know what it's like to win. They know what it's like to lose. So I'm saying if they get that far, I've got them winning it.
I just feel as though Melbourne have that young experience that Richmond did going into one of their second or third grand final, where that was a thing when I think that was a key turning point for Richmond in the Geelong Richmond final. We had Ryan Myers, Jack Henry, all these younger blokes back then who had no grand final or much finals experience leading up to it. But
true. Richmond did have Baker, all those.
Yeah, they had a lot of They
had a few, but I feel like they were more because they'd already been to this prelim. But
no, that's a fair assessment though. Doggies taking it.
Doggies, yeah. Well, it'll be either the Doggies, D's, Port, or Geelong, I'm sure. Or Brisbane. Brisbane are finals chokers though.
And they looked fresh as throughout the entire home and away season, but when it comes to
the hip injury did that was a nice voice crack. The hip injury,
I've
still got the Bulldogs.
So yeah, that's the flag and tips for us for this week. Would I
We'll probably do
tips
that.
each week probably?
Tips
I'd say.
each week. Flag every once
Every
in a while.
yeah,
not
just
very
in
often.
case it changes, but I doubt it'll change too much unless we see some big changes.
While we're talking about the AFL flag, who do we think is going to be the NBA champ?
Oh yeah, okay. Who have you got?
First I'll say who I want, and then I'll say who I think it'll be. I really want the Phoenix Suns.
Okay.
Or the Philadelphia 76ers.
I would love to say Phil will win.
Or the Brooklyn Nets. I actually rate them, but who will win it? Actually, I want the Bulls as well. Who will win it?
They're gonna be a very big, a bit of an underdog. I reckon the Bulls coming into it.
Who will win it? I think
I'm saying Brooklyn.
Milwaukee Bucks will be up there again.
Who have you got?
Milwaukee Bucks.
Oh, okay.
Brooklyn.
Who do you want to win?
It just depends. Depends on injury. I want a lot of teams, but I think it'll be the Bucks.
Okay.
I think there's no chance that the Bulls win it. They're very good, but against top teams, they barely ever win.
I reckon if they maintain this roster that they have currently, don't make any too big of a trade, they don't get rid of too many big players or trade for too many big players. Because I think their roster at the moment is solid. They got DeRozan, Levine, who's actually, I don't know, would you say he's heading into his prime?
He's in or past his prime, I think.
Okay.
Well, yeah, he's in his prime.
I'd say he's in his prime right now.
Maybe got 3 more years of his prime.
Yeah, so I think.
But it all.
And Lonzo coming, he's injured at the moment, but he's playing so well at the moment. Well, was before his injury.
And DeMar.
Wait. Yeah. You on mute?
Okay. Yeah, we just had some technical.
Hopefully nothing
issues on
Charlie
Charlie
there.
I think.
Hopefully I missed too
Anyway,
much.
what we just said is we both think the Brooklyn Nets, and I think Milwaukee. He thinks Brooklyn's gonna win.
Yeah.
All right. Anyway, what we're saying, grass versus hair. This is
another one of those wheels versus.
This one's embarrassing and low key, pointless, but.
Yeah, one of our mates made the judgment that
if
there's more hair in the world than grass.
If we're talking about strands or individual pieces, hair takes it.
You reckon?
If you imagine how many strands of hair versus things of grass, hair takes it. But if we're talking volume, grass just absolutely demolishes hair.
I don't know, actually, to be honest with you. I feel like just picture all those massive plains of just grass. And
seagrass counts as well, by the way, bottom of the ocean.
Yeah. If all animal hair counts, then all forms of grass
But
count.
then again, there's hair on every animal, every person. There's hair on trees. Some trees have hair.
There's
plants, coconuts have hair.
Do plants count? No, plants would be grass though, wouldn't it?
No, but some plants have hair. On the yeah.
But
no, grass. I'm saying grass.
Yeah,
I don't know why I'm making an argument for hair. That one's
grass.
stupid, by the way.
Grass.
Yeah. It's wheels and it's grass.
If you're against those views, leave the podcast now.
I mean, not if you're against grass. No one really cares.
Yeah, no,
it's definitely wheels.
If you were saying doors, just
put your mind to it.
Yeah, give it a few days and you'll come around to knowing it's wheels.
I think we're gonna wrap it up there.
Yeah. Thanks for tuning into the third ep. We'll hopefully have a special guest on again soon.
Yeah, next episode we'll have a special guest.
Yeah.
We might be seeing a double up of a special guest.
There's potential.
With Big Mango coming back. But we'll see what happens.
Yeah.
All right, catch you guys later.
Thank you.